Hey everybody. I wanted to talk about how God is the source of creating everything. He is the source. And I think that's so important for us to recognize nowadays in a time of destruction and chaos and just bad news left and right. Remember that God is the creator and he made us to have authority on earth to not only destroy the dark things of this world, to set ourselves up against the enemy, also to create new sources of light within ourselves and within the world. All of the growth, all the seeds that we plant today are grown by God. We can actively make that decision to go forward with Him through those small seeds. And watering other seeds, tending to those other gardens where you just see the outpouring of God in other people. And I believe that is so important for us to do ourselves. It's a hot day today. I haven't really planted a lot of seeds myself or watered many of my plants today. It was kind of a day with me and waiting on God. It was definitely a little stagnant on my end, but I think that sometimes, even in our most stagnant days, God can still perform in miraculous ways and really just pour Himself out in ways we can't see or know. And I'm just so thankful. I can be so thankful sometimes that I have these days where I just don't really get to do a whole lot, but understanding that I can't really do a lot on my own anyway. I mean, yes, I can be diligent. I can wake up in the morning and sort things out. Really, what God can do in a day is going to compare so much more than what I can do over a few hours. So sometimes I think stagnancy and waiting on the Lord are a little bit different in terms of language. Words have power. I just want to clear that out of the way before somebody misinterprets that. Yeah, I really hope that somebody will receive this message about creation and receive that, the way God made you, He intended for you to live a full life of seeing how light pours out into the world. And if you hold to that, if you believe, in the resurrection, the power of bringing life to damaged things, the refinement, the refurbishing of God, you will see just how powerful God can take every situation. And I think a great example of that is our brother Job, who he went through so much, and that taught him so much more by the end of his suffering. And that's so important for us to recognize, is that anything the enemy uses to take us down, because that's what happened to Job, is they just beat the enemy beat Job down so badly, you get a kind of like a complete turnaround when God steps in the situation and he completely restores beyond Job's means, beyond what Job was ever going to do himself. And I hope that resonates with somebody here today. I will be posting again probably tonight. But I want to thank you all for stopping in and listening. I hope you're having a blessed day wherever you're at, and please take care.